4.5-year-old Micah Anderson has had 3 open heart surgeries in his short life. He was born with congenital heart disease.
Basically, the plumbing in his heart was all mixed up. Some of his plumbing was interrupted and twisted.
At just 1 week, Micah had his first open heart surgery and then another when he was 8 months old. After recovering, he started having more problems and was admitted to the intensive care unit.
Early in the morning, I got a phone call saying that your son we had to do an emergency intubation. And I didn't even really comprehend what it meant at that time. And now I do. It meant that your son almost died. It meant that your son stopped breathing and he almost died.
The little boy was strong enough to pull through. Now the almost 5-year-old only needs oxygen at night and has stopped taking many of his medications.
We feel very fortunate that, that he is where he is right now, and he, runs around like a normal kid now.
Stay healthy.
But we do have to keep an eye on his lungs and really take care of those, especially during COVID.
During the pandemic, the Naperville resident decided to share her cookie baking and decorating skills. As the stress of taking care of Micah, 2 older children, and maintaining a sustainable family life was catching up to her, in 2017, Lauren turned to cookies and royal icing.
I cannot continue to do this unless I'm doing something that fills my cup. And that was cookies for me. It was just a creative outlet. And you get into the zone and it's just it's really therapeutic.
Creating the sweet treats quickly grew from being a hobby to starting a business, Lolly's Home Kitchen. With the stay-at-home order, it was a perfect time to launch her baking and decorating course, Lolly's Cookie Camp.
I want to be able to teach people how to do this because it had brought so much joy into my life.
The business gave Lauren a way to give back to those with similar struggles. Some of the profits from her cookie sales go toward the organization she started called Mighty Hearts.
Mighty Hearts is a nonprofit dedicated to filling the gap between life in the hospital with your CHD child and life at home.
Lauren and her husband Preston recommend parents who are going through a similar experience to take it one step at a time. Though more surgeries are in his future, after a difficult 5 years, the family can breathe a sigh of relief and watch Mighty Micah grow.
Makes me really appreciative of the whole journey of it all and growing as we go through really hard times in life. Grow through it. Don't just go through it.
Reporting for Naperville News 17, I'm Aisha Ashley Hausa.